start this. It's just like, whatever. We're just going to do like a quick game, taking a break, working on some resumes. Like my eyes are going to go cross-eyed. So just wanted to take a break, play some football.
State-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta.
Oh, I've been watching stuff online. Someone tried to kill Trump. I do not in any way condone it.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time.
Some people were trying to even say like a BB
quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him,
so it could be something as stupid
if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
I don't know the details, but like I'm saying,
so here's the punter,
I don't condone
to get us started.
I don't agree with Trump on anything. I think he's trash, but I don't condone
fielded at the 2.
Whoa. See, okay, no. Okay, sorry guys. I have to like switch my monitor and all that jazz. And it had me being not the Falcons, and I'm like, forget that. I was playing the Chargers because last time I beat New England. Let's go for the Packers. I'm trying to pick people who are like a higher. And we'll skip all the like jazz.
Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Stay packing, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view.
It's kind of nerve-wracking to be filling out resumes. Point where it's just like, you know what?
Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up.
Back in the day, you could just go like walk up to a restaurant. Get
First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons. That's fielded in the end zone.
Some Instacart,
and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
I remember meeting him when he was playing at Cal, and I remember walking away thinking, instead of having Rodgers stitched on the back of his jersey, it should just say confidence, because that's how he felt about his own abilities and his ability to elevate a team.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Quickly now, here's a look at the Green Bay offense.
It's tough to be an offensive lineman in Green Bay because their quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, knows how to keep plays alive and often extends them for 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds. But David Bakhtiari, his left tackle, he does it as well as anyone could ever expect. Excellent footwork. Knows that the plays are going to stay alive for a long time. Often will get 2 or 3 blocks on the same play.
Atlanta Falcons.
The starting defense for the Falcons.
Vic Beasley's a very talented outside linebacker whose #1 task, rush the passer. But he has the athletic ability to drop into coverage.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. On the delay, Jones shedding the tackle.
Wow, dude, I totally missed it.
Well short of the first, as you can only get this to the 30. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
Good.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 20. That'll be a 50-yard punt with
my last Instacart I had was like a birthday.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
Actually, no, the last one I had, she wanted potatoes.
Football for the first time.
I had delivered to her before.
By the man taking number 3 overall.
That's the ones I like.
In 2008, it's their now veteran quarterback, Matt Ryan.
And at times, it's hard for me to believe.
Like, hey,
keep using veteran Matt Ryan. Still remember him coming out of Boston College, full of enthusiasm.
I'm thinking if I did a good job, they're going to keep using
OTA.
it.
What a player.
Ryan to the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Here's a throw that's taken.
There we go. There we go. Oh! Not going to get Deontay Freeman. Oh, yeah.
Devontae Freeman.
I'm sorry, Devontae.
72 yards.
That's what I said, right, Devontae? Watch me juke this motherfucker, dude. I got a good block right there, and watch this shit. Watch it. Oh!
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team,
he pretty much dove at me.
Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
That's what I'm talking about.
For the extra point,
for the score of the game.
It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. And they're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass. And that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Get him.
And a nice return sets
he
him
got
up
too
pretty
far,
good
dude.
here
Yeah,
at
you got like a 30. Yeah, dude, that's not good.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who the playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Space to maneuver at the 40. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
Yeah, whatever. And you start talking some jazz about how awesome I am.
Tackle.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Whatever, bitch.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. That's complete to the former Aggie Jay Sternberger. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
Yo, Rodgers is like someone I gotta fuck, dude.
Now a first down carry by Jones. It was Jack Crawford who brought him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Rodgers now to throw. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough
guy
for a
keeps getting first downs, dude.
But that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And Graham's got it. Complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. To throw again on second down. Rodgers. Open here is Allison. That's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time.
Dude.
Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Give them a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Guy, dude.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh, 59. You see Campbell? He got up there and got a hand on it.
Solid coverage. Well, so
watch it again. Show me.
And yet you may only come away with 3
Campbell
points.
He got a hand on it. You see that?
All right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Yeah, back onto the field now comes Devontae Freeman. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock.
There you go.
He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, 1st down Falcons. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver?
Dude, every time I'm throwing to, like,
they dropped the defensive
Julio,
end
this guy,
and ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50.
Jumps in there and
maybe
grabs
some
it.
sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Like, thanks, bro, but I wasn't
that's
throwing
why
it.
defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
Yeah, it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Tramon Williams there to break that one up. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Ryan's throw caught by Jones. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line.
I know that's their first connection in this game. But you and I both know that Julio Jones is without a doubt his quarterback's favorite target.
Oh, yeah, Matt Ryan loves this guy. Who wouldn't?
Yeah, and the reason that he's that is because of his dependability.
And that'll be hauled in by the tight end. It's Hooper for the Falcon touchdown. Austin Hooper there to make the grab. And the Falcons push further out in front. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved.
I like to get
involved
Hooper
there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that pushes the lead.
Sip your beer and don't worry. Falcons got it.
5 plays there on that drive. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10.
Man, there's so much going on about this Trump shooting. I gotta watch some of that.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Geronimo Allison the target there, but it's going to be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a draw play. This is Jones.
Take him down.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go. Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line.
I think he's in control.
Throwing is Rodgers.
Oh,
and
shit. Did he really do? He catch and drop? Was that catch and release?
And that's a crusher right there.
Tell your receiver this ain't fishing, bro. This ain't fishing. There's no catch and release.
Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
Here's J.K. Scott now.
I still got a minute 32 with 3 timeouts. I'm about to score again.
Taken in at the 22. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told.
Yeah, that's right,
possession
bitch.
will switch hands 1st and 10.
You know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my old time favorite.
Offense out there for their next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan.
Get it, Devontae.
Freeman here. It's complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Slipping into the backfield for the sack was Oren Burks. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd. Blitz.
Damn.
Down he goes. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye Mike Daniels in for the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. Caught by Jones. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
Yeah, but there's no other time.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play.
I don't have any.
I had to.
I don't have any time, right? Can I do this with no time? I can do that with 0 time? Oh, shit. I didn't know I could do it. I didn't think that was going to happen. I'll take
so
it.
we have come to halftime. And what's already a
they let me
two-touchdown
kick with like no
game.
time.
As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan
I think I get the
Coachman at our
I think I
EA
get the ball
Sports
back.
halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to this.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently, we're going to get right back to it.
You guys don't talk about shit during halftime.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This is fielded at the goal line. Powers through again.
Where are my blocks, dude?
There, gets him across the 30 to the
It's like a sea of
33-yard
gold,
line.
dude.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Here's Ryan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I don't think that was his primary
figured
target.
out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Ryan gets it to his tight end, Hooper. And he gets us inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain there of 30 big ones.
How you like them
That's
apples,
a real nice
bitch?
job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get
This
your
game's a
hips
lot
turned the
closer
wrong
than
way,
most of my games.
big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational.
And he'll take it into the
I will take it to the house.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
The house.
Devontae Freeman. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Tavecchio good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it.
No time for
Put your
discouragement.
shoulder against the
I love how
boulder
they're
and
like,
start
oh, we
pushing
gotta defend these
and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, and his throw is incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. It's a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball.
Yeah,
Not
go ahead and
something
kick
they
it.
usually go over
Go
in
ahead and kick it
practice
so I
very
can go
often.
ahead and ride
Here's
out.
J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. This is taken
Block that guy
the
for me.
14. Still on his feet. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Matt Ryan and the Falcon offense set to get going again. And do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter.
Julio Jones.
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Julio Jones once again the intended target, but it'll be second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage,
Yeah, he
knew where
was
the pressure was going to come
traffic. I shouldn't
from,
have
and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. To throw again on second down, Ryan. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think.
And this is
I have to go to Freeman, dude.
Touchdown. Devontae Freeman there to make the grab. And the Falcons push further out in front.
Fucking 3rd and 10. I
In
gotta
order
go to
to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the end result,
graphics,
an
dude.
Atlanta touchdown.
Like the sun coming in. We're in the simulation.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On first down, it's Jones. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Rodgers on the money to the tight end, Graham. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 43.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you get a heck of a tight end candidate.
Rodgers now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Oh.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
You're going to see me in your nightmare, son. You're going to see me in your nightmare.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. He's got a first down and more inside the 30.
Yeah, it's kind of just like run off the clock, but like they're just letting
Devontae Freeman, 43 yards. And the Falcons turn that interception into a touchdown.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Tavecchio good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers to throw again. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's able to get up here to the 26. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The connection made. It's Graham. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Freeman. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
How about that, partner? That's a gutsy run, a physical run, an explosive run, and he's inside the 10-yard line now. I don't know if you hand it to him again on this play, but make the defense think that you will, and maybe you have some options off of it.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. How about the game that he has compiled here? So he has the 2 receiving touchdowns, and now that is his 3rd rushing touchdown. 3 plus 2, 5 total.
I'm telling you, you and your math can't beat you on that one.
Yeah.
You got it down. But how about the diversity of the day he's had? Just what you pointed out. 3 on the ground, 2 catching them. What a performance.
What a performance. If I get my numbers and colors down, it's going to be a real threat.
Just always remember, color between the lines.
Yeah, I was gonna make like a thing. Making fun of him. And then he had to get shot, so now I can't use that. Because it's distasteful to make fun of him when he just got shot and attacked.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he fields it cleanly. Oh, he nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. It's complete to Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards, 1st down Atlanta.
Same play, I don't care.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now it's Ryan. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This
but she's singing too.
Oh, she's
on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Tavecchio to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and the Falcons score to cap it off. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes it 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now it's Rodgers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
I'ma tell you I'm a Mr. Fever. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my
more. Go against the Lions.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. Welcome to the special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons.
First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their veteran quarterback, originally a Dallas kid, but played his college ball, of course, at nearby UGA in Athens, Matthew Stafford.
And he was well-schooled in pro-style offense while he was at Georgia.
Matthew Stafford's not, I'm not playing against Stafford.
Making reads, understanding what defenses were doing. So he came out pro-ready in so many ways, but especially with his talent. He can throw it, and a very sturdy kid.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Stafford, and he's got Amendola on the connection. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Throwing is Stafford. And Amendola with a catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone, because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
They're trying to
Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Well, he can be a load to handle off the edge, and he can do it against the pass. Sure, he can do it against the run like he did there.
And you mentioned a load. How about having to adjust to his speed as well? Because not only does he bring some pop,
they brought Trump up. It did look like they did. It did look like they were like they tackled him. They were like all over him.
Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially
on the road. He was like, oh,
no doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
And can we talk about we had 2 women shielding themselves.
And a little too much mustard on that one. Hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by the 3rd overall pick in the 2008 draft, the man they call Matty Ice, quarterback Matt Ryan.
And they said he would be a gym rat coming out of Boston College, and nothing has changed, and his play continues to get better as he rallies his team.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at the 20. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
To throw again on second down. Ryan.
Julio.
He completes it to Julio Jones. Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 72 yards, as his guys are able to strike. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Stafford throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice and it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Ryan. Complete to Jones. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. 5. Touchdown, Falcons. Matt Ryan, his 2nd touchdown pass of this opening quarter. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
The lefty Tavecchio now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
To throw is Stafford. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Caught by Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Falcons push further out in front.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good as that is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And it's now 21-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
This thrown quickly out to Jones. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Defense.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. $21-0 our score after 1.
50.
Double dog. That's the way.
Defense.
Here's a quick throw complete to Galladay. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the 50, it's Stafford. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. And now let's discuss Julio Jones. And the highlights roll, and there have been a lot of them.
Yeah, he is absolutely stuffing the stat sheet, isn't he? I mean, you name it, he's doing it. Getting in the end zone multiple times, big check, right? How about the yardage total?
Over 100, check.
Big check. So that means he's breaking down the defense every which way, and so far, they've had no answer for him.
So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
Sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
I'm not doing it.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Yes.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Ryan. Jones has it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
I really don't think that Julio Jones could be happier right now. Plenty of catch opportunities in this game. He's converted them, and his team's winning.
And Matt Ryan's happy, too, to have Julio Jones on the other side of these.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we talk about breaking teams down, and oftentimes just through a running game. These two, they can break a team down through the air.
The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. Here's Ryan. Dancing to his left, and he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Matt Ryan on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons push further out in front.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points, straight line.
Tavecchio good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, if something there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Here's Riddick. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. Here's Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Brushing off defenders. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. So that one will be accepted.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Automatic first down.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, 27 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tavecchio to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Nobody really watching this stuff.